Hello, my name is Mike Smith. My wife Joan and I founded California Pools 33 years ago, and we've been blessed by being able to build over 30,000 projects. The purpose of this video is to share some of our experience on remodeling a pool. I will tell you how long it's likely to take, some things to be aware of, and I believe if you watch the video, you'll save some time and money and enjoy the remodel process a lot more than if you go into it blind. There are two questions almost every customer asks when they start a project. It's how much is it going to cost and how long is it going to take? The purpose of this video is to let you know how long it's going to take to do a remodel. The problem with that question is that there's no clear answer to it because remodels can span everything from just remodeling the surface and replacing tile or topping deck, which is a very quick process, to a complete renovation, which can involve demolition and rebuilding the structure and all of the deck. In addition to discussing the timing of a remodel, I want to discuss some of the pitfalls and challenges that remodels present that normal new construction does not need. Throughout this video, you'll see pictures before and after of remodel projects. This pool here is our after. It was an existing 32-foot long, 16-foot wide negative edge pool. It was a beautiful pool, but it wasn't quite what my wife and I wanted when we moved into the house. We've since added a beautiful spa, we've added a barbecue area, and we changed the deck completely to a large travertine deck, which we enjoy. And the interior of the pool is an upgraded interior with glass tile. What you won't see in the before and after photos is fundamental issues that need to be addressed when you do a remodel. You won't see if pools had structural cracks, or if underground plumbing was leaking, or if underground electric had rust, or if the lights were in proper working condition, or the equipment. It's really important to not only concentrate on the vision of the lifestyle you want from your pool and the way that it will look, but to address those fundamental issues as well. If you don't do it up front and do it right, you may end up doing it more than once, and that's a waste of time and money. It is relatively easy to address most of the vision thoughts about a remodel. Most people come to us with an idea of how they want their pool to look and how they want to enjoy swimming in it or sitting beside it. There are some people that understand some fundamental problems with their pool, and that brings them to their remodel. Maybe they know their pool is leaking, or there's rust stains, or the interior is delaminating, or they have drainage or structural problems with the deck. Either way, when you address a remodel, you have to do it holistically and look at structural and aesthetic values. When you start your remodel, it's very important that a qualified professional meet with you and survey the entire job and look carefully at all of the issues. Make sure he's looking beyond the obvious. It's really easy just to sell you a new interior or pretty tile, but he needs to be every bit as concerned about the core issues as he is about the pretty and fun issues. Once you start a demo, once there's demolition and the chip out of the interior, your family is committed. It's very important that you understand what could be discovered during the process. If surprises appear, it can be devastating to the budget and the timeline. So it's always best to anticipate them, and then the surprise can be, we don't need them, and that's a great surprise. It's good to give the planning and design process at least 2 to 3 weeks. You want to interview a couple of contractors and choose the one you trust, and then move forward once you're comfortable with the agreement and you understand the scope of work. By the end of this 2 to 3 week planning process, you should be able to have a clear understanding of what is being done, how much it's going to cost, and what the warranty will be. Your agreement should also detail the items that are not included and will be looked at once the demolition phase is over, so that you have a clear understanding of what might be charged if it should appear. When construction starts on a remodel, unfortunately, we need to take a couple steps back before we can move forward. What I mean by that is there's always a demolition phase. Maybe we're just chipping the interior of the pool and removing the tile and the interior. Sometimes we're removing deck. Sometimes we're doing major demolition where we break the pool apart to change its shape, depth, or features. At any rate, this demolition phase should take 1 to 2 weeks. The great news now, if you're only doing a remodel in tile or deck topping, basically a surface remodel, you're only a week or 2 from being complete. However, if you're doing major renovation where you're adding masonry features or changing the pool shape, the process really has just begun. If your pool is being reshaped, made larger, adding a Baja step, possibly adding a spa, there's going to be excavation, steel, and shotcrete work. This can run 2 to 3 weeks. When addressing a timeline for deck, there's a wide range of possibilities. If you're just retopping existing deck with an acrylic type topping, that is really within a week. If you're making a major change to a new type of deck, maybe travertine or pavers or artistic pavers, that can run 2 to 3 weeks, and it also needs to be coordinated with the masonry part of the remodel. When you're considering items like masonry, that'd be barbecues, maybe rock waterfalls, structures, a shade structure, extensive deck, a great rule of thumb is to figure about a week for every $10,000 worth of work. We do remodels that can run $200,000 and $300,000, and they'll take 20 to 30 weeks. We do remodels that are $20,000 to $30,000, and they'll take 2 to 3 weeks, and everything in between. So that rule of thumb's a pretty good one. A week for every $10,000 worth of work. Timelines do vary a lot between different companies, different jurisdictions within an area, and different regions of the country. Weather has a large impact, and so do labor shortages and materials that you choose. At California Pools, we have over 40 crews dedicated to serving our customers. We try to meet every timeline and every commitment that we make. To recap, I would suggest that you expect the unexpected in a remodel. Shortcuts never pay off in construction, and they particularly will not pay off in a remodel. If the budget is too tight to address underlying issues that are not able to be discovered until they're exposed, the end result may work for a short period of time, but you'll be back at the remodel way sooner than you should be. A quality remodel of a pool should last 15, 20, even 25 years, so it pays to do it right. I really hope this video helps you as you plan your remodel. Remember, pools are fun. If you enter this process with a company that cares about you, that has listened to you, and that understands you, and if you've got proper expectations and understand what a remodel entails, the end result will be phenomenal. Hey, best of luck on your remodel project. Right down here somewhere is a click that you can do and take you to our YouTube channel, which will give you more information about other types of projects.